Hey, folks, and welcome back to Monsters and Memories. I fell asleep. I took a break. I ended up running around doing this and that, and then when I came back to play, I fell asleep. It's the issue of being fucked off in bed. Also, I did my maths wrong last night. It's not 500 copper, it's 5,000 copper. Still, the houses here are shockingly affordable. My opinion does not change. It's just my numbers were off. So yeah, no, this is actually a surprisingly affordable housing system. Though apparently Shadow Knights are are a damage-focused tank. Someone was claiming, like they're the counter of a Paladin, so Paladins are more defensive to Shadow Knights offensive. So I thought they were more of a DPS class, but no, it's yet again another tank. I wish the game was clearer about what was a tank and what wasn't. Hail Mervyn Hollows. Uh, Says himself as he faces you. Ah, yes, very well. An interruption. How wonderful. How can I help you? Well, what is it? Taps his foot impatiently. Ooh, 20% of a level. Ooh. Hail Mallory Moreland. Thought that was a giant hand. Yes, a difficult battle. I should be able to win this. I hate these goddamn scarabs. No room for this bug meat. Okay, let's head inside. Just stop a sec. Leave motor on a moment. I was meaning to put an editor's note, but then I kept playing. So I was just like, what do I do? So I just left a note on in the name of the previous recording. Where at pelt? You want to use Q for diagonal movement. I thought he was aiming a crossbow. No, there's someone dead on top of him. Yeah. Selling to vendors and monsters and memories is more nuanced than other MMOs. Most items are sold to appropriate vendors, such as food items such as raw meat will be sold to chefs or butchers, hides and silver items sold to tanners and leather workers, weapons sold to weapon vendors. There's shady vendors such as Shifty Gnome and a greedy halfling that will buy most items but at a reduced price. The commerce skill will help you find vendors for items once you skill up enough once it's fully implemented. Alright. I'm gonna head and see who I can sell this other shite to. Ooh, nice aqueduct. You have nothing, I have nothing. Ooh. God damn it. Oh, that's 20% of a level. I need to turn that off Q. Ah, yeah. Chunk of a level gone. Yeah, Sam did have a threat gen, didn't it? Yeah. So, even baseline moves are tank moves. So yeah, it seems like Shadow Knight won't be someone I'll keep playing either. Sucks, but it is what it is. I thought it was more of a DPS thing because people would only talk about their damage potential and their ability for self-healing. Mm. Ooh, backpack is expensive. Seems like he might buy the pelts for more. The wear wrap pelt is 22 there. It was 20 in the other place. Introduction to spinning. Ugh. 5 gold coins, so 5,000 copper for a stall. Seems a little harsh. I'm just thinking like for like what the stall is to bring in. Um, I know. I just expect the stall and the housing to have different prices, and the more expensive a stall is, the more expensive your goods have to be. Either buffing up the price, or it's not valuable having a stall to like level 20 and selling level 20 goods. Ooh, you actually buy some of these stuff. Um, I think I need to hold on to bone chips. Quartz scraps I could hold on to for my own tailoring, but or like bandage making. I wanted to sell the bug parts. You sell human meat. Kill him. Alright, we found someone who will actually buy all these. Though we have to run across all the way across town to do it. Do we still buy all of these? So it's just one stop. Wait. When I come away from the Necromancer Shadow Knight area, if I hooked right, I would go into I could find a tavern over there, find cookers over there. Could sell to them maybe. Okay, basics of culinary preparation. Welcome to Wonderful World of Culinary Expression. But before you can set forth on your path to excellence, you must first master the basics. Many things in this world require a bit of refinement before they can be used. Sharpened and honed cleaver will serve for most preparations, but a solid mortar and pestle is essential for grinding spices and other such ingredients. Many vegetables and herbs can be processed by simply chopping them with a cleaver. Place them on the counter and chop vigorously. With a lot of vegetables chopped, an experienced chef might suggest taking 5 at once and chopping them with gusto. Meat, on the other hand, must be refined from the raw chunks you get through hunting or from meat sellers. Simply take your chunk of meat and your cleaver and cut it cleanly into 2 steaks. Those steaks can then be chopped into meat chunks. Those chunks It can be further refined into minced meat. Bon appetit. So just use cleaver on this. And you'll probably buy it for more than I'm selling it for. Or maybe not. Maybe. Just like looking at this price and seeing the other price, imagine, comparing the markups. Probably buy the cooked rat meat for a little more. Well, let's see how viable it is for me to get a cleaver. A battered crocodilian shield marked with nesting sigils, offering steady protection and a calm, watchful mind. I saw someone sell a cleaver. Um, oh god, is this... What is the basis for money here? I'm just having a look at the wiki here. I was reading off the wiki before about selling items. And remember I was reading a bit about how weapons to weapons people, etc, etc. That was off the wiki. Spycraft? Huh. there's no real explanation of what spycraft is. It's just not fully implemented. Yeah, Shadow Knight is tank. Fuck. What's DPS? So, Spellblade. Rogue, Monk, Beastmaster, Ranger, Elementalist, Necromancer, Wizard, and Archer. So I want to make a new character, I guess. Is there any way I can pass stuff on him off to the new character? Like money? Hmm. The Shadow Knight gets minions, much like the Shadow Knight does in EverQuest. Though they get them much earlier than in EverQuest. Like you can get at level 8, you get ghouls and zombies. And much like the Paladin, they are an anti-undead kind of class. Um, Sorry, I found some hard gritty thing on my eye, and I've been worried for a while of about basically glass had shattered, and I thought I felt some go in, and it had been bugging me, and so I was wondering, was it that? Or am I just being a hypochondriac about the glass going in the first place? I'm having a look here at the guide. Silver Edge Blade. wondering if that's a reward or a quest item. Oh, it's a prototype sword. It's a quest item. Oh, I like the idea of Shadow Knights, but the way everyone talked about them, I didn't realize they were tanks. Horse. I'm gonna have a look at the Discord. Suppose it doesn't really matter too much. This character is, I don't think, making out of this playtest. It just bugs me, that's all. Ooh, Ogres get an AoE stun. Ooh, do you sell? Do you buy? Well, I don't have it now, but yeah, you probably wouldn't. But yeah, it, depending on how good the damage a Shadow Knight, um, depending on how good their damage is, a Shadow Knight may or may not find work as a DPS, depending on how good their damage is. So yeah, what was I saying? I God damn it. So, my god, the amount of aggressive mooks. Save me, guard. Thank you. Now, what was I saying? Yeah, a Shadow Knight might find work as a DPS. Might, depending on the exact damage numbers. I hadn't really seen much people talk about them being a damage class. It seemed like they were a DPS counter to the Paladin, because everyone only talked about their damage potential and nothing else. Okay, boss enemy up. Level 8. Um, it drops a Druian online adventures design document. This is a flavor item as a nod slash reference to a Druian online adventures, formerly Evercraft Online. A similar item, a design document for Monsters and Memories, exists in Andrulian Online Adventures as a random drop. Apparently, you can now write loot cooked bat meat directly off the Night Terror. It's also tied in with a quest. 1, 2. Witcher Saeed does give a quest. Um, it's not always obvious what to respond to with an NPC. I'm Witcher Saeed. I purged the unnatural from this realm. These days it feels like there are monsters around every corner in Night Harbor. What monsters? A winged terror swoops through the skies at night. For reports of attacks in Salt Breeze Park and other places in the city. Should you encounter this foul beast, slay it and bring me part of its body as proof. If you give it a wing, you get a mantle. If you give it fur, you get a tunic. And if you give its head, you get a necklace. Head is 2 strength, 1 stamina, 2 int. Tunic is 1 agility, 2 dex, 8 AC, 7 health. The Mantle of Night, 4 AC, 1 int. Apparently it used to give 1 stamina, 5 health, and 5 mana. So maybe the tunic and necklace have just not been updated here. Someone's going around dropping backpacks. Honestly, it's tempting. start to feel tired. Do I have to rest as well? This may not be the yard they're talking about. Hmm? Sure, what am I even staring at there? Look, I was in entirely the wrong place. Oh well. It's the only yard I could think of. So I just don't know the game well enough. It would just be handy to find such a thing. I held on to the ramp meat in hopes I could cook it at some point, but doesn't seem like it'll happen. Incarnal. Oh, it's for the necromancer quest. I just noticed I don't have my spell book. But I swear, the body you know, the menu closed as if I'd gotten everything. Oh no, that is a spell book. Do I really have to do this again every time I die? That's tedious. Finally, a bat with two eyes. Random host of red mantles there. Red Mantle Inquisitor. Can I buy from you? No. Can't actually find the side entrance that I went through. The whole place is so dark I just can't see. And this is with the gamma fully turned up. I'm trying for the scavenger hunt again. Oh, damn it. Well, congrats to them. Ah, so you have to go to the bank. That makes sense rather than auto-converting. Okay, so I could, say, make a new character and give him this guy's money. So they'll be off to a better start. Though they've only 2 shared bank slots, so I'd have to swap the new character, get 2 items, walk back to this guy and gradually shimmy everything over that way. Jesus, I'm barely after earning back what I lost a bit ago. Okay. I'm gonna stop for a bit. Not that I have much time left to play this. It's ending, this playtest is ending tonight. In how many hours? Well, a fair few. Fair few, actually. Um, 9 hours. So we have a bit more time to play some more. When will this come out? No idea. But yeah, we're seeing a bit of Shadow Knight. Sadly, they are a dedicatedly tank class, so maybe they'll have some leeway with DPS. Because a Paladin can be a healer. So maybe a Shadow Knight can be a DPS. I have no idea.